Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get this live stream going. I hope everyone is doing all right. I'm all right. Got my morning coffee. About to start this live stream. Oh man, so YouTube's getting weird, right? Every time I log on, it wants me to buy like their TV thing or their music service, and I don't particularly want to do it. It's not something which appeals to me. Um, yeah, so here we are, back at it again. BTC is looking weak, like particularly weak. I was hoping for a bit more of a move up, but it looks like this may be the end. As always, and as I've been saying for the past 5 live streams, really just waiting to see if we just test this 12-hour moving average right here at 65.60. If we close below it, we'll be out, and I'll eventually just take 100 points instead of a few hundred points. But if we stay in, we could see a bounce and we could see further movement ahead. So if we just let's just take a trend line again. So if we say that we're going to bounce, right, and we've been going on this is our trajectory that we've been working with. Actually, I drew this on another chart. Where is it? It's not here. Yeah. I thought we were going to get higher in one sense. We may go another couple days and then pop up 7,000, or we don't, and then this is the return of the bear market. Well, I mean, we're still in the bear market, but return of that really nasty down move. So either way, I'm ready to go short. I'm ready to stay long. I feel pretty good. So I guess shorts have been coming off still, which is good. Longs have been not coming on, so I think there's a lot of indecision here. People are really looking to see which way we break, right? And this is kind of, I guess, you can look towards this long-short ratio, which has not really been moving back towards 1, which is done. So we're still in this kind of short bias, which hasn't changed for the past few days. So let's take a look at BTC. So here's FinX, right? FinX, let me go down to 4-hour. So you can see we've really had this kind of offshoot. I would have expected, or at least I would have hoped, that on like a 1-hour we would have just kind of stayed above this, because typically in a nice up move, nice bullish up move, we'll stay above the moving average, right? So we'll stay above the moving average and push up. Same thing for XRP. I need to short this. I should have short. I tried to short this last night, but I just didn't stay in the trade, and I went to bed, and I got stopped out pretty quickly, actually, which was shitty. But it looks. I mean, this looks really weak. You think that XRP looking really weak. I would say that the XRP is probably the short, like the short of the day. Debatable. I mean, as long as we stay under this, and maybe we can come up and we can touch this one trend line on the 1-hour, right? But XRP definitely is about to look. We're on our second down day, and we're below the volume area, right? We're back into this area. So I would think that we even go down to 40 cents, 40 to 45 cents. That would make a lot of sense. I'm probably just going to enter into a short today again to try to short XRP, because if Bitcoin's going to tank, which is looking like, then I'd like to have a hedge against all the other positions. So let's run through. So let's take a look at XRP. I'm going to look at the BitMEX one because I like doing all my trades there. Really case BitMEX has leverage. Shitty coffee. Oh man. Yeah. So I would want to look for, I mean, this would have been nice up here at 87. We're at 84 now. I'll probably, I may just take a small short just to hop on so I don't miss anything. That's what I'm worried about, right? Is not to miss it. So I'll probably put half in for the short that I want to, and target. So it's here, right? I wish I could get rid of the. Let's just do this. Let's get rid of auto. Right. So if we say we're going to test the lows again, 76. Let's just set this up. Let's set up this trade. This is the trade of the day. We're going to take a short position. We're going to wait for this little pop back up. Maybe we can catch it at 85. Right? Or even 86. Let's just say 85 to be a little bit more aggressive in getting the trade. Right? Target is going to be testing the lows. And so that would mean, oh, look at all that risk. It's not what I want. I'd probably want to limit my risk to that. What is that level? 88. Okay. So shorting at 85, trying to get to 75, and stops at 88. I think that's a pretty decent trade. Especially if we have more weakness in BTC, we're going to see a fall off in a lot of stuff. Because, like, look at Cardano, which again looks bad, but really we're just coming back to retest the 12-hour. With Tron also looks bad, but I think we're just going to retest the 12-hour again. So we kind of sell off. If we close below this 330 area, yeah, I'm out. But for now, I'm just waiting to see what happens. Doesn't look great though, does it? I thought we would have more of a rally, but we didn't. LTC again. This may be one of the first things that I short. I think LTC's got a lot of weakness at the moment. It never really had a good run after it popped up. So let's assume that BTC is going to come back to this 65.50 area. If it does that, it's another 100 points that it's going to drop off. Probably test all of my trades that I have on right now. EOS. Oh wow, look at that EOS. So again, 12-hour 21 EMA for EOS as well too. I mean, we may get a bounce. I mean, it's entirely possible. It may just blow through today. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. These are some pretty strong candles to the downside. And we didn't actually break new highs on EOS. We barely broke, but we didn't even break to new highs with BTC. But again, not so worried. Really just letting the rules play out. I think on BTC, let's come down to a 30-minute chart. If we're looking for a scalp, right? I mean, this may be it, right? So if we can pop down to this 65.50 area, that may be the place to try to have some bids on. Try to catch that, because you think like if we get some big candles down 65, it's not that unthinkable to think that we're going to go down there. We also could just bounce right here, right? So this is the bottom of the channel right here, and we're kind of exactly there right now. So we've already touched it before. Let's see if we respect it again. I would say if we break through here and we close below here on like the hourly or something, it's definitely heading down. But yeah, I mean, this may just be a good place to scale in, or it's the beginning of a downward move. So we'll see how this retest goes. Other than that, you know, if there's no way to short it, I'm not Yeah. So here we have another test of the resistance area. That almost may be a good buy for ETC, but maybe. Same thing for EOS. I think like this actually may be a good point to buy EOS, which I may go do. Let's take a look at LTC again. Oh wow, I may just buy LTC here against BTC. That looks pretty decent. If you think we're gonna come back up to that 88 area, yeah, let's try that. Just on a short-term play, short-term trade, long position, buying LTC with stops at the lows and aiming for 89. That's decent, right? All we're looking for is a little pop back up here, bouncing off this resistance area, resistance and support. Oh man, I gotta have my coffee earlier. Anyways, that pretty much sums it up. I don't really want to think about too many other trades since I'm already fully invested with everything else. Mainly I'll just be watching. Oh wow, that's horrible. Yeah, I may try to put a little short on XRP just in case. So short XRP and long BTC just in case. That's what I'm going to go do now. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow.